show is not appropriate for children. Dad, stay up and watch this.
Good evening, welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. I'm your host, Baba. With me as always is Samurai.
Hey guys.
Are you drunk?
Not yet.
Okay. And Backwater.
What about me? Asking me about I'm drunk?
No, I already know you are.
Okay.
So you came in with a fifth in your pocket, so. How are you? I haven't seen you guys since New Year.
Happy?
Happy New Year. What'd you do for New Year's?
I was here. Where were you?
You were not.
Yeah, we were here for the ball drop.
Okay, but after the ball dropped, you
I went to the ball drop.
You saw a ball drop and then,
Went to the ball drop.
like at home or?
No, in New York.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with New York. I don't. Sounds a little made
What
up
goes
to
on
me.
in New York?
Whatever you want.
Oh!
Field trip.
I'm in.
I like that on the production notes that we can do a remote in New York next
Hey,
show.
maybe on Letterman or something. I don't know. Is he in New York?
All right. Dave gave the thumbs up, so that means
Nice.
we're doing it. All right.
NYC.
Road
What?
trip.
NYC, New York
NYC.
City.
It's the city
That's
that's
what they
so
call
big
it.
they had to name a state after it, right?
Name it twice.
Or they had to name it twice. I forgot the joke.
Did you
What's
guys
the
mean
joke?
New York Mills or New York City?
New York City.
Obviously, New York Mills. Hello.
New York Mills.
New York City doesn't do a ball drop, do they?
Yeah. Times Square.
New York.
I think we've killed this one, so let's just go ahead and move on. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about three subjects, because you know every week we pick three current events, and this week we're going to talk about Olympic preview, birthdays, and favorite beers.
Because birthdays and favorite beers are certainly current events.
Yes.
As they, you know, we call
your birthday?
we call this in the show business evergreen topics.
Oh, I've never heard of
Because
this term.
they're
Can you
always
explain
good
it to me.
So you know we can always use them.
You learned
They
the
never
word.
really go out of style. They're like a tree, an
Yeah.
evergreen tree.
You're going green.
Exactly.
You're recycling.
We are recycling. So speaking of recycling, let's talk about the Olympic preview.
Let's make it happen.
All right. As you know, Dave wants to do a remote of us curling next show, February, something like that.
Do you like to watch curling?
I love curling.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
I have. Burnt my neck though, so. So that was a hickey, but.
Oh, curling
iron.
iron.
That's good.
I was
Stick
thinking
with me
like
here.
you meant
Stay with me.
weights
That's the kinda-
curling.
That's the kind of gold you get here on this show.
Quick wit that we can expect for the rest of this episode. please.
And the evening.
All right.
So,
I'm staying. I was going to leave.
but as you
can
know,
only
this
hope.
is live. We only do one show.
That's true.
So-
Or do we?
We do it 6 times a day.
And then we do the show. Curling. How many hours of curling are you guys going to watch?
How many hours of curling are there?
I'll max out at 3.
And that's it. You're done.
I'm not going to watch more than 3 hours of curling.
I'm going to watch 3 hours of curling in an hour. That's how much curling I'm going to watch.
That's really packing it in there.
You're
I
just gonna
watch
press
I watch it fast forward. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think it's kind of a slow,
They sweep really fast.
slower moving.
this is a move. Still move any quicker then? Or?
No, the still moves the same, but they sweep really fast like this.
Do that again. Could you just do that all show?
I would, I too, no.
Backwater has epilepsy, so just trying to think. Curling. What else can we say about it?
Well, there's.
It's an amazing sport. It was originated here in Minnesota. Did you know
Really?
that? Yeah.
No, just like.
that seems
sailboats.
probably wrong.
Or just like
Seems probably
Water
wrong, but it
skiing.
is absolutely correct.
just like water skiing.
It was brought over by the Nordic Vikings. What?
Water skiing started in Minnesota.
It did?
Yeah, it started in
That
Lake
sounds
City.
a little far-fetched.
Lake City.
Curling? I don't know what you're saying.
And
Curling?
curling a beer back.
That's later. That's our third subject. Don't get
Well, it
ahead of
doesn't have to
ourselves.
be.
We could just talk about beer the whole time.
I'm
We
thirsty.
could.
I wish we. Why don't we bring? We should have brought our favorite beer.
I brought your beverage that you texted me about. You didn't get the one that I texted you about, so
Well, I didn't get the response.
obviously not. Jay, did you get mine?
I didn't get a text.
I'm done with curling.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm not. I want to
Okay, well,
I'm going to sit
let's-
here
let's keep
silently
going.
and think about curling.
Let's stay on the curling subject then. Let's
No.
put everyone at home asleep.
Yeah, I don't care.
And when I say everyone, I
What are your other favorite Olympic events coming up?
In the winter?
Yeah.
Skiing.
Skiing, snowboarding. I like
Although
the freestyle.
Lindsay's not in it now. She just.
She's not?
No, she announced she wasn't going to make it.
Oh, like she didn't qualify? Or
Her knee.
Her knee.
Her knee is all tore up and
Hernie?
hernia. She has a sports hernia, and that also
Hernia.
happens when you hurt your knee.
Could she flip over to the curling team and just be the person who throws it?
That's a great question.
But she's probably, you have to be on your knee though when you throw it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
probably
those
not.
knees. Why are we so burdened with these horrible, crappy
I'll bet
knees?
she could be a sweeper though, because you just standing up
Don't
for
they
that.
all take turns doing
You know, that's
different ones?
really sexist. Just because she's a woman, shame on you.
That's not at all where I was going.
So shame
Just
on
shame
you.
on you.
Shame on you for thinking it.
Shame
Yeah.
on me.
I was thinking athlete can't participate in her sport, so what can we get her in instead? And you automatically call
What?
me racist.
Okay, how about this? What if she's in the bobsled, but she doesn't have to push it?
That's
she
what
just
I
kind
was
of sits
thinking.
in front.
That's what I was thinking. Isn't there one who does?
Well, I
Just
think
steer it
they
at the
all
beginning?
four, don't they all four jump in at the same time?
No,
Well, there's
not
the
at same
bobsled,
time.
and what's the other one that's just
Oh,
one
wait,
person?
I'm
The
sorry.
luge.
The luge.
She could do the luge.
Yeah, why not?
Just-
Yeah.
That one.
I could do
that
the
would be
luge.
scary.
I'm thinking I'd kick ass at the luge too, because I would have a little more weight than they do. Okay, a lot more, but I would think that would propel me to the bottom of the hill quicker. What do you think? Physics? You're like a scientist type person.
I like the idea that they construct the thing
Thinking
around
way too hard.
around your body, so the whole time you're walking around with this giant craft on you.
And just when it's time to go to bed, you lay down and
Yep.
down a hill. I like that idea. I think you might have just
I
invented
think I'd
something.
want a luge.
And that's the kind of magic that happens here.
Yeah. Copyright 2014.
January 13th?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is live, so whatever day
Whatever day you're watching
what day it is right
now.
is what day it is.
Cut
So,
it out.
Yeah, we just found an editable moment, Dave.
We hardly have those.
Is it true that Alf constantly had a bobsled in the trials? Well, at one point in time, we did have the Jamaican bobsledding team.
Oh, you would go there.
representing Alf constantly.
Why wouldn't they? Represent us.
I don't know. I feel like something's happening that we should know about.
Well, if I had to
Hold
pick-
on, the studio audience is going nuts here.
Oh, man.
Holy smokes. What are you?
They're really stimulated by this.
Hold on. You guys put down the big giant signs. I don't want to see them right now. What are we, do we need to cut or are we okay?
What's going on?
We're good, okay. So, do we have any emails from anybody? Any emails coming in? Oh, we have an email! Oh my, see that? The seamlessness of
Goodness gracious.
television. Thank you.
This
Again,
is truly magical.
our extremely talented assistant, Hayden
He
here.
knows how to hand a paper, folks.
Okay, this is a good question. This comes from Stan Milovitz from Milovitz and Associates.
Milovitz, Gallup, and
Yes.
Milovitz.
If you're actually him, don't sue us because it's a joke. But the question that he's asking is, what are your thoughts on the recent Golden Globe results?
I thought they were golden.
They were golden. There were some golden moments.
I didn't watch.
Going back to the People's Choice Awards, though, did you see that?
There
that
is
the one
The
with
such
two
Miley?
broke girls. Two broke girls.
They were the hosts
They
of that.
hosted it.
And then the two awesome girls.
I died
the Golden Globes.
laughing. Hopefully someday we can be like that.
Wow.
Just rip on people and not get stuff thrown at
So you're saying, are you giving me more chance
it. No, I mean like famous people that deserve it.
Crap.
I'm totally not famous, so I don't deserve it yet.
Still might deserve it.
I can't even. Okay, so, but what I was going to say was before the People's Choice Awards, they did a skit where they actually brought out Sharknado. They had Ian Zerling, was that his name? Ziering, and he was talking about Sharknado, and a shark came out of the ceiling, and he went after it with the chainsaw.
Should wear my shirt.
You should. Why did you not wear your shirt?
I don't know. It must
She
be
could-
folded up. I haven't seen it in a while. I know I
You
have
didn't
it.
lose it,
no, I
did
didn't
you?
lose it.
I still have your gift.
You know that was from the
The
wreath
heart.
that you gave me.
No,
Yeah, I tore that off.
I
the
thought it was
wreath.
from the heart.
Nobody knew.
I thought it was from the
Your
heart.
presents were from
You're like a ninja.
your presents.
Oh, my goodness.
So the
Like a
reason,
samurai.
I think the Golden Globes are a good indicator of who's not going to win any Oscars. Because usually, if you win the Globe, you don't win the Oscar.
No, you can't.
What?
You are ineligible to win an Oscar if
You
you win a
either
Golden
or.
Globe. It's one or the other.
So
What?
And did you know that the Golden Globes They can also be used as a punch bowl.
The Golden Globes can be?
Yeah.
That's cool.
How is that?
Hacksaw.
Okay. Jim Dugan?
Hacksaw Jim Duggins
Okay.
will come to your house. He
Okay.
will hacksaw your Golden Globe in half and then use
Jim?
it as a punch bowl.
Jim?
Yeah.
Him. He's
Can you
crazy
name
with
one
that
person that won a Golden Globe?
I can name a bunch, and I didn't even watch it.
Okay, well then tell me, who
Give us the
won?
highlights.
Jennifer Lawrence won one.
Okay,
What?
obviously
Hunger
deserved.
Games?
No, for
American Hustle?
American Hustle.
Yeah.
Amy Adams also won one.
For American Hustle.
Well
Check.
deserved.
2.
You know where Amy Adams got her start in acting? Did we go over this before?
I just know it. Anybody who spent 30 seconds in this town is considered to be one of us. So
No. She actually did start there.
Yeah, whatever. Yes.
And actually, it's where I saw your first improv bit.
Yeah, I know. I performed on. I've performed in the same building that she performed
You
in.
breathed the same air. You stood on the same stage.
So when we meet and
Same.
fall in love,
So guess
I will
what it is?
say, I
You're
can't
right.
do this. I have
The
a family.
Chanhassen Dinner Theater.
Oh.
That's where she had her start. So
Let's see, who else? Leo DiCaprio won.
Can happen for.
for what?
For
Wolf of Wall
Street.
Street.
Wolf of
Have you
Wall
seen
Street.
it?
No, but let's review it.
I saw
Awesome
it.
movie. You saw it?
I saw it.
And?
It's entertaining.
Ooh, that's not good. That's like
A
when you go to
movie
someone's house
is
for dinner.
entertaining.
When you go to someone's
Why
house for
would they
dinner and they
do
say
that?
it's different, you know that's not good.
Okay, I would say it's entertaining. Am I going to want to really watch it?
Hey,
again?
you know what? I saw it too, and you know what? It was projected on a screen.
And
There were people in it.
were there
They read credits after it.
sets and scenes?
There was
and
some boobies in it too.
this is a family show, so keep it real.
I don't even. I want to unhear that.
Yeah, my ears are bleeding. Can't believe you just said that.
Oh,
Shattered.
More like your parents are growing.
Are we done talking about that?
About the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh
about
no,
the
that
Golden
sounds filthy too. Oh, say can you see?
Okay, well, moving on from the Golden Globes. Next week, or
Thank
next
you
show,
for your question.
Yes,
next show we'll talk about the Oscars because they'll happen by then, won't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oscar de la Rentas.
or that too.
De La
Either
Hoya?
one. Yep. So again, if you're in the studio, always turn your cell phone on,
Please.
Future reference.
people.
Or turn it up.
or turn it. Yeah, depending on the song. Tim, is something we can help you with? Should we answer this on live on the air? Or?
Yeah. Since we are live, we can actually.
We can just talk to him. Okay. And Kevin's here too. Kevin, I think, has actually known me longer than probably you have.
Yes, he has.
So the two of you could get together, and I would be in a lot of trouble.
I like trouble.
So, and speaking of trouble, birthdays!
Oh, I've heard of those.
How'd you like that segue? That just happened.
You know what?
Goosebumps right there.
I don't. Trouble, birthdays, not my first connection.
Oh, yeah.
They are for me because I played the Trouble with the Pop-O-Matic bubble on my birthday.
Do you see the one that has R2-D2 in it?
No, I did not. But
Yeah,
here, hold
that
on. I'm
was
going to
the
close
best
my eyes
one.
and think of it.
See, you push down,
Oh,
and it goes,
I can see it now.
and the R2 bounces.
It's the Pop-O-Matic bubble that looks like R2-D2. Okay.
Dude, want us to leave you alone for a few minutes, or? Okay. So the
scared.
subject that is brought up is myself, wife, and daughter all have similar birthdays. How can I keep from being overshadowed? That's actually a question from a viewer.
I would say
That's right there from Kevin Heimer in New Hope, Minnesota.
Have.
So, how about that?
have
Well,
your birthdays. So you have 3 birthdays. Have the 2 that are the furthest apart. Celebrate those ones on their birthday, and then celebrate the other birthday on their half birthday. Celebrate one of the 3 birthdays.
Would you actually be satisfied celebrating your birthday on your half birthday?
I mean,
Would you do it
could be.
before or after?
I am sympathetic
It's all about
to
your
this
mindset.
because my birthday is 3 days before Valentine's Day, right?
Okay.
So while I'm not overshadowed by Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
because I'm before, and
Right.
I'm the most important thing on this
Obviously.
earth.
Naturally.
But it leads up to my birthday, then I have no downtime before I have to start hustling on Valentine's Day because I'm too busy thinking about the best day of the year, my birthday. And then all of a sudden I got 3 days to figure out Valentine's Day.
Sounds like you get
do
2
that.
presents right in a row.
Yeah.
I don't get jack or Jill.
We don't care about what happens at home.
You don't get Jack or Jill. I was hoping for Jack.
For Valentine's Day. Come on, I'm a dude.
You want a Jack. You want another dude.
Yeah, why am I all of a sudden on trial here?
It's because the
I'm
baby.
putting the whole system on trial.
All I'm doing is looking at
I'm
you.
trying
You're the one
to
that
be
keeps digging
sympathetic
yourself
to this
into a hole.
question.
I
all
tried to
right?
be realistic and give a response, a solution.
There. Now I won't fall over.
I tried to give a solution.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm glad that my birthday is in the
that
summer,
is a- that
and
is
there's
a good-
nothing
That
around
is
it.
actually a good solution.
Okay, so 3 days before, we're talking about other birthdays though, because you can't compete with a holiday. I mean, Valentine's Day is.
I'm going back to the email. Yes, I know Valentine's Day is its own thing.
Right.
I'm just saying, I just wanted to whine about the fact that my birthday is 3 days before Valentine's Day in a public forum. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
well-
I'm standing on the street corner screaming about it. Everybody just goes to the other side of the street.
Whiny McWinerson.
All right, so we have no solution for this person.
I
Basically
just
what
gave one.
Well,
She
I
gave
know,
one.
but
It's
I don't-
actually kind of a legit one.
I know, but it was like, again, I go back to though, the person has to celebrate their half birthday. Is it before or after?
It's the person who's
So like, it would be.
pissing and moaning the most about not having the most birthday time.
Okay,
Okay?
so,
Like,
right, but listen,
That's
would you
my thing.
celebrate 6 months before or 6 months after?
they're exactly the same.
So would you celebrate it 6 months before the birthday or after?
I bet you there's a turning point.
Chew on that. What is a memorable birthday?
One that you do not forget. Or remember.
That's
You gave the actual like wiki answer for it. But the true meaning of
what is
Christmas
the true meaning of birthday?
is
The true meaning of birthday is some people get, I don't know.
I'm
you
done
know?
with birthdays.
You know, you have your
Done with
friends
them?
who
I
they're
mean,
going to
you're-
make a big deal about their birthday.
Well, that too. I don't want to celebrate another one, but actually the alternative sucks. But I just think this is.
I think some people are
we're
birthday
done with this
zillas, though.
subject.
I think some
It's dead.
people are birthday zillas.
I'm going to still
we
be
know
talking-
you are.
I'm
I
gonna still
am
be
not
thinking
a
about
birthday
this
zilla.
subject.
My friend?
Hello, we were
Is
here
that-
last year for your birthday.
Oh, and I just told you it was my birthday.
Huh?
Yeah, you got to tell people.
You were like all like, OMG, we gotta go here, there, and gotta get all dressed up and you know all that stuff. So.
Can't
No.
do that. I want to be able to do it so bad.
So, speaking of being on birthdays and soiled or soiling yourself on your birthday.
Haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I know
Well,
you
You've
have.
got something to aim for.
Yep.
Let's go to W with a soil minute.
Soily.
I'm D.W. Bauer, and I'm providing Off Constantly Soil Minute today. And I'm just going to start out, Bamba, we got a compliment. A viewer wrote in about how much they liked the show, how it kept making them laugh. And then they said, out of left field came the Soil Minute. So I thought about that. What were they trying to say about the Soil Minute when they said it was from left field? So I thought about ballparks and how most ballparks are arranged so that home plate is in the southwestern corner, and therefore left field is going to be one of the more sunnier of the fields or of the spots in the ballpark. So what happens is that is a more warmer. It's probably got better water, so that's warmer, drier soils. And I figure what I was trying to say is that in the winter abyss that we are in, the soil minute's kind of like a breath of summer. So, I'm D.W. Bauer, and that's your soil minute.
Thank you for that moment of confusion.
That was mind blowing. That was so basically what I learned is we have to sing Sunshine Day before we actually build a ballpark.
Yeah, and that summer has good breath.
It has good breath. Because when I think of summer, I think of breath.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right.
Who doesn't?
W, thank you. My life has changed. I don't know about you guys. Our last subject comes from a viewer,
Naomi.
Naomi Watts, from...
What?
Naomi Watts is actually watching it.
What? It says Watson.
Oh,
You see
Watson.
what, you see what
Let's
your
go with
mind.
Naomi Watts and see if we can't get people to Twitter. Hashtag. Off constantly. So here comes a question from Naomi Watson. Bamba, that's me. You seem like a fancy guy.
He is a fancy lad.
That's so funny. Do you drink fancy beer? That depends.
On.
If fancy beer is considered beer, that's $10 a case.
I have a feeling you drink whatever beer is put in front of you.
Yeah, if it's thinner than my elbow, I will drink it. So, how about you?
Me?
You're snooty McSnooter pants with beer.
I
You used to make your own beer. It was amazing.
Blue Mustang.
I don't, but I haven't researched.
Water brewing. It writes itself.
If you want to buy my sponsorship, I am easily purchased.
Yes, I want to
Just
buy
ask
your
his wife.
sponsorship.
Just ask someone.
So tell us, how does one make beer and make it delicious?
Do you use a carbonator?
I'm having a staring contest with the camera.
And it won again.
I thought he was creeping you out a little bit. I don't know.
How do you make beer?
That was the question.
I was too busy doing my staring at the camera thing.
I know, and it was sexy, but let's get back to
But
the beer.
creepy.
You just do a bunch of stuff. I don't want to. It's boring. I don't want to go into
It's
it.
a
You
lot to
heat
get
up
into.
water.
Do a
You
bunch
put
of
in
stuff.
hops. You put in wort.
And then you put the yeast in at the end, and then it eats it, and then it makes it
How do you get it
taste like
carbonated?
booze.
It eats
You
the
have to have a
sugar
carbonator.
and the eat
Like a
the.
bubbler.
You have to have a bubbler?
Yeah.
You do?
Carbonate.
No, you just go. Carbonation is
You take a
created by
straw?
you put in some. I don't want to go into
Okay,
it.
I've lost
The
interest.
yeast eats the sugar and the sugar carbonates.
So do I drink fancy beer? I will drink fancy beer if it's free. Corporate events, those kind of places. I'm a fancy beer guy because it's what they got out and it's free.
I only use beer as a mixer for vodka. So.
And other,
And orange juice.
and cereal. It's great
And-
cereal with cornflakes.
Have you ever had it with Frosted Flakes?
Beer?
The sweetness of the beer. I love it with an oatmeal stout.
I honestly haven't.
You ever put beer in an
I
oatmeal
would-
stout in your oatmeal?
I'm going out on a limb here and saying if you're eating your breakfast cereal with beer, you may want to seek some help. We might have to have a
Yeah.
discussion.
Seek some help from me. I'll help you eat it.
So like when you're done, you drink it like you would drink the milk? Okay, that doesn't sound like such a
Nah,
bad
I
idea.
keep pouring more cereal in.
Until it's all gone.
You never know how much
So you
cereal you're
could go
going
through a
to eat.
whole box of cereal.
See,
Eh.
it depends on the fancy beer, because, like, you know, you got your run-of-the-mill, like, mass-produced, name any one of them. I don't know if we can start.
Well, I don't think
naming
we
beers.
can, but like
Okay, well, any of the...
one didn't have as many
Light
calories
beers.
as another.
There you go.
Your light beers, your
light
domestics.
beers, your domestic light beers. And then once you start getting into that craft stuff, you
Realize.
it's a little bit. There's a lot more flavor to it
And
that might not be
sophistication.
necessarily.
Your
as
palate's
good.
not experienced?
No.
I do not like IPAs at all.
Are
but
you done?
I am apparently not in the majority on that. So,
I used to not like them.
see.
But my palate,
Oh, now we're going to use big words like palate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Palate. So tell us about your experienced palate.
it's getting there.
And you
I
like the fancy
IPAs.
beers?
Yes, I like fancy
Okay.
beers. But let me tell you, I drank one of those domestic light beers the other night at the bar, and it just tasted like the best water you've ever had.
Delicious.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the
And-
night, I can't drink the fancy beer all night.
No, it's like,
But it's good
Too
with
heavy.
your dinner. You know, 6 maximum.
or nachos, or buffalo
like-
wings, or,
You know.
it pretty
That
much is
is-
great with anything.
That actually, you've described my dinner for the last 6 months. With
I-
nachos and buffalo wings.
So you're on a health
And
kick.
some
Yeah.
wheat beer.
I'm trying to.
I'm quite that
I'm trying to
Happy New
cut
Year.
cut some pounds.
Which, we
What else
didn't even
did I
talk
do?
resolutions.
Oh, we don't do those here.
Mm.
Do you want to talk resolutions or
No.
answer the second question from a viewer?
I think
Ooh, I like this one.
Let's
If you
hear it.
had to send, this comes from Benedict Cumberbatch from
That's a joke.
from Dubuque, Iowa, I think it says. If you had to send a beer to your worst enemy, what would it be?
Hams.
J. Rupert's Knickerbocker beer.
Old style light.
Blatz,
It would be
40.
beer mixed with poison.
So you would send over like a Coors Light with
Arsenal.
open up and say ah, or talk dirty to me. Or
Look what the cat dragged.
Look what the
That's
cat
the one I would.
Okay.
It would be sitting on a coaster that was.
Surly Furious. Like you're mad at them.
And speaking of Surly Furious,
Oh boy! Wait, you're not gonna. For a second there, I thought you were gonna
I was gonna raid.
pass gas or something.
What's like other? Isn't there like?
What do you think I've been doing for the last 7 minutes?
That's
That's why every now and then you just like see a little and your face goes. So, yeah. All right, closing comments?
What?
Do you have any closing comments tonight?
I have some comments that I make when I close the door.
Okay.
Well, watch out! The door's closing.
Okay. Any
Don't
other
let the
comments?
door hit you on your way out.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Love
it so much. I love it.
What were you born in, boy?
I don't have anything for doors being open. Because for every door that opens, there's a new opportunity. And that opportunity is the next show. So,
Oh.
Keep knocking, friends.
what do you got? That's what you got? Keep knocking, friends?
We just may
How
we
many
always
times do we say
strive
goodbye?
for world peace.
That's a good one. Anything else you got?
Samurai.
See, if you ask Samurai enough times, she'll answer like the
She's gonna spit
question
out-
8 times in a row.
She's gonna spit out gold every single time.
And it's all gold.
She's like Rumpelstiltskin. She just pukes
She's
out
like-
gold out of her
She's
mouth.
like the Soul Train dancers.
She is very much
Like the 70s Soul Train dancers. Not the new ones.
Not the solid gold dancers, mind you. The Soul Train dancers.
I think for the entire show, you should do a whole episode like that.
Go
And with
on,
that, we've got the cleaning crew coming out. So,
Peace and love, friends.
you must. It's okay. On that note, have a great night. And I got no movie quote this week. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.